You caught me typing.
Hey, that's okay. I was sitting there, and as I was getting ready to start the show, my camera just did this complete wobble wobble on its stand, and I'm like, "No, my
Ooh, bang.
camera!" So just in case things go sideways, I will
I'm
stop
here.
my cam, and Joe's in charge. Yeah, I'm already like off to the side a little bit. Hey, everybody, welcome. It's Monday night. I am Nancy, ambient girl, and I am with the one and only Hollywood
Who?
Joe.
Who's that guy's name?
Ooh, Hollywood Joe. My co-host,
Oh yeah, that guy.
the guy who shows up now.
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
That is okay. It is like crazy right now. It's the temperature was not supposed to be humid. It's getting humid here today, so
It's
we've got
nice.
fans going. I know you do too. But anyways, I hope everyone's had a pretty decent weekend and ready to start this week. Just look at it this way.
Hey, up here.
Monday is over with.
Yeah,
What's week?
thank God.
Thank God for Monday.
Freaks
So
come out.
yes, as I just said, I have a new setup. This is my first time. I just upgraded. My daughter gave me her 43-inch smart TV. So I said, "Oh, I'll use that for the stream. It'll be great." So I kind of like set everything up really quick, and I had to move my camera, my lighting, so everything is kind of a little bit.
So if Nancy keeps looking up in the air, you know why.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, I don't know where to look. Usually my camera is up there. Now my camera is here, but my chat's there. So you're gonna see my eyes do, I think, ping pong all night long, go like this. That's what I said to Joe. I'm like, I don't know where to look anymore. Everything is like I
Yeah, I have
can
the same
reach
thing.
out and touch it.
You got to get used to it.
It does. It takes a little bit. So let's see. We got some pretty amazing people here tonight, Joe. Who do you see?
We do. You always catch me off guard.
I know. Hi,
Type it.
Tom.
You're asking. I lost everything. Oh, there we go. I want to
Oh,
put.
all right. Let's see. I know one of the first few people that were here was DF Digger, Dennis, and I
This, this,
saw Audra, of course. She jumped in real early, and I saw her little our group checked. She's like, I'm already there.
yeah, you
Hey,
see,
Marty.
Alan Hendricks is in the house.
Hey, Alan. I know. I just got a mess. I just saw his message. He's like, Are you live tonight? I'm like, 7. It was like 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes and counting.
It was open. Sean from Brooks County is here. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Joe. You can say you are good. You for me, please. Joe, you got to say that.
What am
I
I
said
saying?
it wrong. Mudswat says, Hey, Joe, can you say you are good. You.
No,
You got to say it like it. Come on. You could be just like it.
no,
Put your best voice on, Joe, and say it.
uh, no. It's not
Hey,
gonna.
Paul. Well, fine. Paul's here from American Woodland Around. I'm here, but I'm not. Shh. You
Hey,
didn't see him,
Paulie.
people. And Sean from Berks County. And of course, we've got Jimmy Cloak.
What's up,
I
Jimmy?
do see Digging with Squeak and Bill are here.
Hey, Paul.
Hi, guys. Hi, Squeak.
Yeah, they're
We've got
here.
a few of our maniacs
Oh,
here.
Park
I
City.
see.
There's my last name with the Alphon on there.
I know. Hey, David.
FLX, what's up,
Richie.
buddy?
John. Diggy Pop. Diggy Pop. Oh, I like maybe Diggy Pop. Never mind. Don't ask.
Well, that's pleasure.
Anyways,
Hey, Andy.
Andy is here, and I see Anthony and Mark the Berg Hunter. Mark, I hope you're feeling better. It's kind of like
Who's
good to
that?
see you back out in the chats.
Who's that? The Joel Show guy. You know who that is?
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to say.
Oh, he's got like that really happy face on.
You see this big, the Joel Show with a big
Yeah.
smile.
I think I remember
You
some
know,
that name way back in the
the
day.
smile does it for you. Remember that?
I do.
Always make somebody smile.
Dude, that was like the secret code for a little while. When he popped in the chat, nobody knew who the hell he was.
That's right. Hey, everybody, we'd like to welcome back Joel. Joel is originally Digging Deep Beeps. For the ones that used to follow the live streams, Digging Deep Beeps used to actually be on Monday nights. And I actually took over the Monday night show when the Digging Deep Beeps took a break. So Joel has, he has many names, he says. Joel's not lurking anymore. He's actually in the chat. And I actually have
kind of how we
news.
got together too.
What is it?
Isn't that how we kind of met through him? Wasn't it his show?
It is.
That's what I thought.
Oh my gosh, you remember that?
I do actually remember that. That's why I said it.
Oh yes. Joel kind of that was kind of, hold on, I'm trying to find a link. So keep talking, people. Yeah, we actually did. That was originally how we all kind of hung out on that show, and we kind of met through that show, and look where we are now. Oh, memories.
Did you see what he said?
No, I missed it. I just kind of, here we go. My chat just went by wicked fast. Joe's best time of his life was meeting me.
That's funny. Hey, Teresa.
So, yes, I am going to put a link in the chat because the Joel show, which is Joel, he is actually going to be doing a live stream on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. He's going to give it a go this Wednesday and kind of see how it goes. So if you haven't had a chance to follow him, click on that link. It will take you to the Joel show premiere thing. Well, not premiere, the live stream link. And then make sure you click follow him to follow him. That way you'll get all his notifications of his live streams, because like I said, he might be bopping around different nights till he finds the exact
maybe he'll invite us to his show, Nance. Maybe. What do you think?
Maybe we did have him on once before. He did pop on our show before.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, so once again, like I said, if you're not following him, click on that link, give it a follow, and I hope to see you guys on Wednesday night on the Joel show. It's going to be a little bit different. It's not a metal detecting based show. It's going to be kind of like a show, like a hangout, like a variety. You don't know what he can do. In the past on his stream, we have danced, we have sang, we've done karaoke. We've had some good times, I'll tell you. I mean, I've got some video clipping still. Yes, I do. I still have video clips. So, yeah, check them out. Hey, John the Digologist here. Eric, the Ultimate's Fine Box. Definitely check out Ultimate's Fine Box. His link is in my description. As always, he does accessories for your metal detectors. So come on. Hey, Rob. Florida. It feels like Florida up here. It's really getting humid right now. The lovely Teresa, the treasure hunter, is here. Hello, Teresa. Tim, Ildigger. Oh my God, Deej. Hi, Deej. And Karen, KK. So who else did you see that I didn't see that I missed?
Ildigger's here. Tim is here. Anthony. I don't know if you saw Anthony Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. Rob from Florida Digging. I thought you were muted. You got Is she talking?
I'm like looking. I'm looking. Going. We got Sean from Berks, and we got Javier Garcia. Hello.
Hey,
I keep looking up because that's where my camera used to be. I have no idea where to look. Hey, BC, it's good to see you. And my other Marty is here. Hey, Marty, great to see you too.
Lots of Martys. Hey,
so yeah. And of course, we cannot forget to say hello to Farmer Eugene. I know you're watching. We're going to get you in this chat one of these days. I'm telling you.
Listen, man, I took him out to lunch the other day, and I think I got him talked into a cell phone. So keep your fingers crossed.
A smartphone?
Yeah.
One of those ladybugs.
No. I showed him how simple it was on mine, and he was like, so maybe.
Yeah, see, it's not that bad. Ben and Rebecca. Good to see you. So, yeah. So, I mean, you never know when Farmer Gene will pop up. You just never know.
So you may have noticed me wearing these heavy duty winter headphones in the summertime and going, what's up with that? Well, with this plug, with these headphones, they're actual white headphones. And so what happened with these is I'm hearing the signals clearer than I've been hearing them with these, which this is what I had been using right here. Sorry about that, folks. It's early in the morning. Gotta bear with me here. So I had been using these Sony plugs. And the problem with using these is they came off a Walkman. And this is mostly for somebody new out there that's going to start metal detecting. So these were more comfortable in the summertime, so I started wearing these to metal detect. Unbeknownst to me, these are not the same as these, which are from Whites. And you see, these are actually 32 ohm, which means they're picking up all the signals that I was missing before. These I'm going to try today. I haven't ever used them before, but you can see how similar they look. So I assumed that these were picking up the same signals as these. I was wrong. These headphones that you can either buy or come with your detector, use those, folks, because those are the ones that are going to pick up the signals. These don't pick up anything except maybe Fleetwood Mac and some country music. So that's another PSA from Farmer Eugene. Use the correct headphones. It'll make a difference in your metal detecting. I wonder how much I walked over with wearing these compared to now going to be using these, because I saw the literature and it says right here, these are 32 ohm, and that's what you're supposed to be using with the machine. I was saving these so that this way I'd have a backup pair to these, which was a mistake on my part. Okay, folks, have a good day. We'll see you in the chat. I'm reading and watching. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, Farmer Eugene, for that PSA. Good advice for new people starting out, because you know what? I did that before. I bought, just to kind of have a backup, little earbuds to plug into my machine. And it's, you know what? I learned does not work. Yes, you can hear, and you think you're hearing the tones, but nope, you're not. You're missing out a lot.
Even some of the wireless earbuds, wicked delay. Wicked delay.
Mm-hmm. You know, we should probably do a show on that, because you're really good with that. You helped me out to make sure I got the proper headphones, because I didn't. As long as you remember to charge your headphones, people, charge them. Don't lose this cord. It makes a huge difference. So thank you, Farmer Eugene. As always, it's wonderful to see you. And maybe one day we might be lucky enough to actually get you on a live stream when he gets his new cell phone. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. I'm getting him there. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
So I was going to say, have you been out detecting?
No.
But you've been working like crazy.
Yes. Actually, this is my last week. Start a new job on Monday. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck. We wish you guys all the best. Hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, I know. Jason just said, who let this guy in the Joel show? Yes, welcome. Well, you know, the thing is, you'll have a new job. So does that mean my co-host is going to disappear on me for a bit?
No. Believe it or not, this place closes at 4:30.
Ooh, time to get home and eat your dinner.
It's an hour ride. It's probably going to be an hour home, but still, it's.
Hi, headed to the creek. Hi, Pam. Well, why don't we get this show going? I'm happy to hear that. I really am. I'm glad that things are moving forward for you. And hopefully once you start, you'll be able to get out detecting a little bit more.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
And actually, Tim, I think just realized something. He just like, OMG. Did he just realize Joel's in the chat?
Although I said hi to him 3 times already. That's how much he pays attention.
Marty's like, charge them? No wonder none of my 20 headphones I bought work. I'll tell you, I've got this one flashlight, and of course I don't have it on my table, the one thing. And I've yet to charge the battery. It came with a little charging port. I've had this flashlight for like 6 months now, and this sucker is awesome.
So speaking of headphones, I actually just got the new ones for the Deus because I don't like the wraparounds. It drives me crazy.
Okay, and what are
they're
they
a lot
shaped like? Are they chunky ones or are they slim?
you wrap around and they like your ears got to go through the stupid things, and it makes my ears do this, and it gets very uncomfortable and hurts, and you don't squeeze. No, not the new ones I bought. The newer ones just look just like that. They're not cheap,
Hmm.
but it's a great investment for the Deus for sure.
That's if you can afford a Deus.
Yeah, well, anything for the Deus. I mean, I got the M60 pin pointer, I got the headphones, I'm all set. I mean, everything works amazing on that machine now, so I'm good.
You know, it's funny. I actually went out detecting yesterday, and I decided that I'd go down by the lake. It was a beautiful day. I really didn't want to go into the woods. The woods have been so buggy here.
B3.
So, hey, B3, good to see you, Chris. So I decided to go down by the lake and go where the field that I used to go to. They let the field it's all overgrown, so I couldn't detect the field. So we're kind of like in the middle of another severe drought. So I decided, oh, I can actually walk around a good part of the lake. And I'm glad that I did. I found myself two musket balls. I found myself a large scent.
No, Joel, no knocks, buddy. Sorry. Sorry, go ahead, Niels.
No, completely toasted. But it made me think. I'm like, I've detected this area before with my Nox and never found anything. And then I found this stuff. I mean, granted, there was more land exposed, but I was thinking about the Deus too. I'm like, you kept saying the Deus 2 picks up everything.
It's insane. I keep preaching about it, but like I said, I've used an
I
option
know.
to have that thing in my ears now. It's like
I
a drink.
did.
It's insanity. It's crazy.
I'll put it on my wish list, okay? Like I said, I did spend a lot of time at the Deus tent at Digstock. So I was really impressed with them. I was impressed with several of the machines. Good morning, Brad. Good to see you from down under. And it's going to be on my wish. It is on my wish list. So we'll see. Whether or not I'll stop swinging the Nox, that won't happen.
And if you say that now, I said the same thing. It's just collects now. I just bought a brand new shaft and everything for it too. It's still sitting over there in 3 pieces, still collecting dust.
Oh, gosh.
Actually, I take that back. When I went out with Farmer Eugene, we went to the beach, and I actually broke it out. I didn't bring the weather stuff, the wet water stuff for the day, so I actually did use it for a little while. But that was about it. Put it back in the car.
We'll see. So you heard what I found. Let's see what a couple other people have found. We're going to go and look at a couple of what could it be, which is basically every one of us when we metal detect, we find something that we have no idea what the heck it could be. You may call it a whatchamacallit, a WTF, a thingamabob, a thingamajobby, anything you can think of, but you don't know what it could be. And you always still hold on to it. You kind of like toss it aside and it just sits there because somebody out there might know what it could is. So we've got a couple of those what you could be. Hey, Justin, what you could be items to show today. And we're going to see if anybody in this chat can figure it out. So let's start and see what we can find. Can you see that okay?
I can.
Good. Can you read it for me? Because my camera's in the way.
That's right.
This new setup isn't going to work.
It's made of brass, almost 5 centimeters long. It has a screw through the top and looks to be a screw at the bottom center.
All right. So this is sent in by Dennis from DF Digger up river hunting. He is constantly finding amazing things, but he usually can find out what it is. So we got to figure out what this is. So if you look at the guide that he has there, each one of those squares, I believe, is an inch. It represents an inch. So you're looking at something that's about 5 inches, I would say, Dennis. We've got a couple of pictures, so I'm going to try to show you them. I have to look around the camera. So here's what he was talking. This is the top of it, both sides of the top. So the top has a point. Ooh. And then it's got a screw on the side, and then the other side has that little indentation that comes out on this one. And then we're going to click to the next photo. This is the bottom of it. Oops, the next one's going to be Bobby's. So I want to go back to this because this is the part that really like interests me. Like Dan just said, a fence top. You know, I keep thinking that it's something that hangs almost like a pendulum or something. And that like that little pointer represents something. I have no idea. I mean, looking at it there, it looks like a chess piece.
The screw doesn't make any sense there. Go back to the screw picture.
Yeah, because that's the part. It looks like you can adjust it. Hold on. I can't see my slides.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
It's got a screw there, but see, then it has the little...
Looks like a nipple.
Mark. Yeah, basically. You want to call it that. Mark says, reminds me of one of those birds that drink the red water thing. The little...
Yeah, the thing that tips.
I used to get one of those all the times when you went to south of the border.
I don't get the screw. That like makes no sense there.
Maybe for a wind chime. Yeah. No freaking idea, they're saying. But the screw, would the screw adjust? Dennis, have you tried turning the screw to see if it's actually moves anything? A creepy 1700 witch torture device. Maybe Tim says makes me think of a post for a small railing on a boat, the rail for tying down to. He says no, he says it's solid. That screw is solid.
I'm not wondering if it's even a screw and it's not a slot.
But I mean, look at the bottom too. The bottom, obviously, that's probably the basin that sat down. Oh my God, I gotta fix this. I can't see, so I'm just hitting arrows.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even have a guess. Usually I guess. No clue.
It's in centimeters. Okay. So it's in centimeters. Yeah, I don't know.
They got said a gas lamp valve.
I mean, a few people think it's something that it's attached to something.
The bottom is solid though, right? Or does the bottom have a screw too?
Yeah, the bottom is solid. I mean, the bottom's like look at the bottom right there.
I don't think gas can go through there. That looks like something it just mounts.
That is absolutely solid, almost like it sits in a basin.
I don't know. Like I said, is that a screw or is that a slot that something sits in? Like maybe something attaches to that, slides into that.
It was found in the river. The screw might have went to the railing and the base attached to the boat.
No, DF said there might be a screw at the bottom of that thing.
Oh, there was a screw, you think, at the bottom. Okay, which would hold it in place.
Jimmy Cloak said top of a bedpost holds a strap.
It's pretty impressive piece. Yeah, we've got a couple of. We've got, as Pam just says, I'm voting a boat part. Maybe something for a boat motor. Yeah, we got a few people thinking that it actually is on a boat. So
completely at a loss.
About 2 inches. Oh, okay, it's about 2 inches. So that's a little bit smaller than I thought.
It looks big in the picture, but I guess it's pretty small.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about trying to figure out the size. And he did actually have numbers on it, and I was trying to crop the pictures. This thing was not working for me, the program I was using to get this going. And I was like, frustrated. Yeah, that's what she said, Dan. Pam said thinking for rope tie or something. Yeah, it might have had a wooden piece on the end. Hey, other side of the boat, we're talking about boats. Do you know what this piece is?
Maybe it's on that side of the boat, not the other side.
It is something that the other side of the boat knows about. It's a pretty interesting piece. I mean, because I'm trying to figure out the screw part. Because if that's solid,
that throws me.
That's the part. If it does not move and it doesn't turn the little indentation or the nipple, as you want to call it.
That's why I'm not wondering if that's a screw. If it's not just a slot, that something fits into that.
That's possible.
like a tongue of some kind.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Dan. That's the part that's thrown me off, the screw part. Some Google lens it. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much, Dennis, for sharing that. Because I think the majority thinks it has something to do with the boat. I don't know if that's because you found it in the river or if it's actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey,
Because
I'll go with that.
everything you find is part of a boat. That's it. Done, Dennis. Don't
Yes,
send it for
the,
just the boat part.
the screw is set. It doesn't turn. It is set. But I
Yeah,
still, that top
that's
little pointy piece. Hi, Phil.
no.
Hi, Shannon.
I don't have a clue.
Yeah, Mark Thomas just said maybe that screw was attached to something optional.
That's what I said. Maybe it's a slot. It's really not a screw. Maybe something
It
sits in
could
there.
be. It could have been something that runs across from the next one. So
Yeah.
if it was something on a boat and there was several of them that kind of went like every so many spaces, it could have been. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
It
I
is
still
cool.
like it.
We should know what the hell it was though.
So the next one that we have is found by Underground Buddha Bobby, our friend Bobby. He found it in an old park. Seems like it's copper and it's about 2.5 inches long. Now I've got a couple of pictures of it. Let me see the next one. So this is, it seems to be the front of it. So it's about 2.5 inches long. Now I really can't zoom in on this and I wish I could, but even when I was trying to zoom in on the picture, because there's writing on the around it.
There's writing. Looks like there's some trees.
Yep, it looks like there's some sort of scenery set in.
There's definitely a landscape on there.
Now, but he says it's 2.5 inches. Now, see, I was thinking something all along this idea. Oh, where is it? But these aren't that big. You know those crushed pennies type of decals
Yeah.
that you run, those little souvenir, an old pressed penny? But he says it's much bigger than that. And like, this isn't that big. I mean, this is one I have. And this is tiny. This is just a little over 1.5 inches, maybe the most.
I bet you if you clean that up, it'd be gorgeous as hell, though.
John said it could be made into a spoon. Yes, you can definitely see the writing on it. And I was trying to figure out, I couldn't make it out. I even turned it in black and white in a photo to try to read. Couldn't
You
see.
got
Bobby.
know what it says on there, buddy. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah, Bobby just said it's much bigger and thicker to be a souvenir penny.
But you can't get any of those letters off of that thing.
But this is the part that throws me. This is the back. Now, if you look at the back of it, that definitely looks like there was a pin base in there. Doesn't it? Look at the lines that go across, almost like you had like a name badge, those little pins that you would pin it on for a brooch. Or to me, that looks like a back end of a pin. Those pins that would hold it, which maybe it was not a crushed penny, but some sort of World Fair souvenir or something.
Kind of like a souvenir. I agree.
So I mean, I'm just trying to figure out the picture.
It actually could be a stand too. Maybe it stood up, a small stand.
Oh, okay.
You know, if it's something that you can display.
Mark says it looks like a chauffeur badge. Marty says, yeah, it looks like it was definitely attached. And Anthony says, oh, something was a herniture. Yes, definitely. But I mean, here's another picture of the front. I was trying to get in on the words. That kind of, I can't read it.
Read that. It's like you want to read it, but I see an M.
I think it's, to me, I was like, oh, does that say Mexico? And I'm like, nope. Does that say MFXING something?
That actually might say Mexico. You might be right.
So something Mexico.
Because if you look at the M, then it looks like an E, then it looks like an X, and then that very last letter looks like an O.
Mm-hmm.
And that
I don't know. Oh, that's a good idea, Pam.
Yeah, paper.
Bobby, have you paper and pencil to try to lift the words off?
Yeah, even Joel said.
Yeah, Karen says she thought it said Mexican too, and Richie's like Mexico. Is what I see. Oh, BC says that screw thingy was from a vintage mirror for sure. It held the mirror on one side of the stand. Dennis, did you hear that? BC is almost positive that that screwy thing was from a vintage mirror.
That'd be cool if that's what it was.
Oh, BC, we got to try to find a picture of that so we can kind of.
Jason says, I see dead people.
I'm sure whoever owned it was dead now, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
it's a.
that's Mexico. No doubt about that.
I definitely, to me, it looks like it says something Mexico.
Maybe
But the picture
Acapulco.
then,
Acapulco,
oh,
maybe.
Acapulco.
I don't
Is
know.
it like the only place in Mexico that you know?
Well, if you look, there's an O at the very before the M. There's a space, and that letter right there looks like an O. So it could be Acapulco.
It could be. It's a pretty cool piece, though. I mean, I want to go back to the first picture again, just so you can see the word in a little bit
And
how
actually,
long it is.
your picture is better with the letters. That one's hard to
It
make
says
out.
made in Mexico, says John.
I would think that'd be on the back.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
That'd be a pretty piece though if it gets cleaned up. I bet you.
BC, can you send it to ambientgirldigs@gmail.com? And we'll see if I can get that. Ambientgirldigs@gmail.com. I'd be interested to see that piece. You said you have something almost like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Bobby, that's a really cool piece. It'd be nice to see if it was a souvenir piece or maybe some sort of celebration. I mean, it could even be, I mean, oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Looking at that, it definitely like some sort of pin. I mean, it could even be
Yeah.
a horse Rosetta or something for some show. Need some Andre pencils. Shh, I think he has some. Yep. This is the one thing about this show, John. It's like when you see something, you're like, oh, I think I know what it is. And you do start to check. Even if you don't do it today, BC, don't worry about it. I'll show it for next week's show. And I'll say, you know, send a photo in and I'll say, you ID'd it. So I don't think I've seen Clint yet. So Clint from Stan's Lad sent in a photo. He knows what this is, but he wants to know if you know what it is. So that's one of the other things that we do here. It's like if you have something that you know what it is, but you don't think we'll know what it is right away and you want us to guess, send that in. So he found a few of these. They're solid iron wedges detected around a place where he's working. So this is his working area that he's spending right now, that he is. And while he was working there, he did a little bit of detected, and this is what he found. So as you can see that it's approximately 12 inches in length. Yeah, probably from 1200.
Exactly. I was just gonna say the same thing. I don't know what they are.
It's definitely there's writing on the bottom, and I wish I got a picture closely of the writing. I don't think I had one. I mean, you look at it, it looks some sort of like you sit there going, oh, it kind of looks like an axe head on the sides, something for a blacksmith. That's what I was just going to say. Looks like some sort of wedge that it could be. It's a pretty cool find. And I actually like the history that he found behind it. So while researching the place, it came across in these photos. It shows them that they were using these for dressing and chipping the millstones to level them off for the grinding grain in the old watermill that he's working at. So once he gets these all cleaned up, he's going to display them with his other items and refurbish it. So this little piece here that he found is actually, oh, this is so sorry, guys. My slideshow is giving me a hard time. So this is actually, he found some pictures of the place and what they had. So this type of chisel, you want to call it, or wedging type of thing, this is the part that fascinates me. Look at this old photo. This guy is hand grooving out the millstone. I mean, look at his arm. He's rested his arm on a pillow.
It's probably a bag
I,
of grain, actually.
yeah, but I mean, look how intense that must be. How
That's
many hours of labor it took. I mean, look at the stone. That's one of those. Yep, definitely. I mean, they didn't have the high tech things that we have now. But I
that's
mean, this guy is intensely chipping away at his little grooves. Yeah, my back is hurting just looking at it. Exactly. I mean,
Alex.
that's the whole thing. I was like looking at this photo and I kept studying it over and over again, going, how achy, how tired he must have been. Um, Look at him holding in position himself the right way. It's pretty cool. We don't think of things like that. We take everything for granted because everything is just so easy peasy for us now. And you just kind of like hit a key and that's it. Yeah, I know, John. And he was probably getting paid 75 cents for the day of doing 10 hours of labor of just chiseling down
That,
at the stone. Hey,
that's
Brian. Good to see you. Hello, Miss Shelley. Welcome. Hello, Dawn, if she's with you. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. I appreciate you
cool.
sending that in. I mean, once again, like you said, this is where he's working. So to find those things, you never know what you're gonna find on the ground. But that's pretty intense. So
That is
thank you very much, Clint, for sending that in. So the next one here. Here is an object that I cannot figure out. Clearly seems to be a tool of some sort. So Joe, pay attention,
I'm
but
paying it.
can't figure out what it's for. Main dirt sweeper. He said he ran his own auto bottle shop for 22 years. Hopefully somebody else can help him identify it because he can't figure this one out. It was found near the foundation of a mid 1800s one room schoolhouse, but it was also close enough to the road that it could have been thrown there too. I mean, that's the whole thing. You got to think of all the years of things
Mhm.
that go by, traffic, people, wagons, cars, trucks. You can never really actually tell. So this piece is really cool because when you look at it, I was kind of like, I've seen that before. But then again, have I? So it says that it's a 10 mil. So I don't, did he say how long it was again? Ben, are you right there to say how long this was again? I'm not sure if I remember the length on it. It's not that long. It's pretty much just looks to be a few inches.
Is
So
there
if
another
you look
picture?
at, pardon?
Is there another picture?
Yep, there's several. So this is the top. The top is on the right. It's got a whole basin.
That's a blowtorch tip.
What is it?
A blowtorch tip.
A blowtorch, and that's the top.
It screws onto a canister with gas in it, and you strike it up, and it's old blowtorch.
I think Joe just figured it out. Oh, yeah, there's a few people saying that. And then there's that. And he knows, and that's the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, back in
So,
the day, I think they had different sizes for different size flames for different applications, but that's definitely a blowtorch tip.
yay, look at that. Maybe it's, as we just said, as you look in the chat, it's about 7 inches in length. People are saying maybe a tip to a mid welder, a torch tip. Yep, a torch tip. Boom, yep. Another torch tip. Probably can look up the patent number. That's true if you can see it all. Hey, Adele, it's good to see you. We miss you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Tip
Hey,
it up. They look pretty much the same. Yeah.
they haven't changed.
So why would the basin be like that on the bottom? Do you know?
What do you
Is
mean?
that just, well, that's the bottom of it. So
Yeah,
you said the top part connects and screws on.
yeah.
So
The part that flares goes to the can of gas.
okay.
There's a nut that goes over that, and it screws in and holds it in place.
Hey, it's pretty cool. We figured something out. Ben,
Yeah, it's definitely
point to
clogged.
Joe. Joe's got a point. Dan says it's clogged. It's filled with dirt still.
It's definitely clogged.
Enjoy your dinner, Deej. So yeah, I was like I said, it was one of those things that when I saw it, I was like, that looks familiar. Hey, Trevor, good to see you. But I'm like, I've seen something like that, but I have no idea what it is. And I have something similar to that, but it's actually I'll show it next week, so I won't tell you what it was. Oh, I'm so sorry, Adele. I'm glad you're here. You're doing better. That can be very uncomfortable. Tim just says also looks like the part to a utility pole anchor wire. Oh, that's cool. All right, so this one here actually has a video attached. So I'm going to say what it is, show the video, and then come back to the photos so we can look at the photos. So he dug a couple of weeks ago at a 1700s farm. Thought at first it was a musket ball, but the casting line and barrel shape are throwing him off. Any thoughts? All right, so I'm going to show you the video.
All right, I'm turning the video back on. So I cleaned it up a little bit. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Is that a musket ball? Almost looks like a cast line on it. And kind of flat, but it is definitely heavy, like lead. It's definitely lead. But it just looks odd. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments.
This piece is so cool because
it's definitely that's a shotgun slug.
Yeah, that's what someone just said too, a modern shotgun slug. Because I couldn't figure out the size. I mean, it's like flat at the top, and then it kind of does like a little bit of a curvy shape. And then through the center, it has this weird, and then it goes down. You're looking at that photo there, it kind of looks like they were like, I thought of it first like an ox knob. Oh, they're making an ox knob, but they didn't make an ox knob. Hey, Sam, good to see you. All right, Ben, it seems like the chat is all saying a shotgun slug. A modern shotgun slug. Most slugs I found are smashed, but yeah. It's a slug post 1950s. You're good. I was going to say, because I wouldn't be able to tell the year on this, would you?
What did you say?
He just, they were just saying in the chat, it's a slug post 1950s.
Yeah, you can actually see on the side too, the barrel mark. So
it was really cool. I mean, like I said, looking at that shape, couldn't figure it out. So, I mean, like I found 2 musket balls this weekend, completely different weights, calipers, I guess you want to call them. I thought it was pretty cool because they're kind of different shape. One's completely rounded, the other one's not as rounded, but it's definitely having a heavier set. John says, add it to the lead bucket. Yeah, the other John's like, I found a few of those too. I just love the shape of it. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Ben and Rebecca, for sending it in, and the video too. The next thing we have is from Anthony, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, and I think I might have figured out what this was.
Uh-oh.
He dug this up, and not sure if it's just crap or something he should hold on to. So I've got like a couple of photos. So this is the first photo. As you can see, there's a penny in the picture to kind of get the sizing of it. Yeah, that really did have really nice white patina. Here's the next photo showing it lengthwise next to the penny. Hey, Dale, good to see you. Now you can tell one side looks like it's complete, and then the next picture you'll see that it kind of like bends right there. And then the bottom half is broken. Yep, that's what I was going to say, Dennis. Dennis nailed what I think it is too. I think it's one of those old rings. Yep. One of those rings that you shape around your finger. If you want to call it I'll call it a gumball machine ring.
Yep.
It's probably the best way. Because when I saw that and I saw the centerpiece, I'm like, that's a ring. That is like a cigar band ring. That's probably the word I want to use. Adjustable rings, especially when you go back to like the length photo. You can see how one side's broken And I mean, we all had them back in the 70s. I'll say that because I'm old enough. I know in the 70s, probably even late 60s. I mean, it was one of those big things to have those. They turned your finger green rings. That's all. You'd wear it for a couple of days. Your finger would turn completely green. And that was it. It was kind of like it would break. Dan's like, I got one in 1984. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you, Anthony, for sharing that. It kind of brought back a lot of memories. Javier says it's an eye slide to a fishing pole. Ooh.
I don't know, man. The more I look at that thing, I don't think it's a ring.
You don't think it's a ring now?
No.
See, that's what I kind of thought it was, and a bunch of people said it too. So now you're thinking, are you thinking more something to do with fishing too?
No. I think it's old. I don't think that's old.
You think it's older?
Yeah, I don't think that's a ring.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were talking about a cigar band mud swat. You're actually talking, because they used to call them cigar band rings. You're actually talking about a real cigar band. They had them that went around the end, and some of them were metal.
I don't think that's a ring. I really don't.
So do you think it's a cigar band?
It's a possibility, but I don't know.
I mean, look at the size of the penny, which is probably just a little bit smaller than the width of a cigar.
But it's not perfect.
You have another.
It's not perfect.
You have another.
No, it's not. I don't know. Yeah, another one in there said old fishing line guide, actually missing the ring. I kind of maybe agree with that.
You think it might have to do with an old fishing line guide?
Possibly. I don't think it's a ring.
It belongs to Anthony, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter. So definitely hold on to it, Anthony, because we're hearing this could be actually older than we think it might be, and something completely different. Yep, Dennis just changed his mind too and agreed with Brad. An old fishing line guide that actually the ring guide is missing.
On the fishing pole, you would take both of those ends and wrap it, and then the eye would be attached to that part of it, which is a very good possibility, but I don't think that's a ring.
All right. That is interesting. So we've got two things that it could possibly be. So now the hunt is who's going to find it first? Who's going to find us a photo of what this could be? Because I'd be interested to see. Hi, Team Lynch. I would be interested to see a photo of this. Cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we had a bunch of people change their mind, and they're thinking they're going along the line with fishing. All right, somebody find that pit fishing piece and send that in to us for next week. Hold on to it, Anthony. Don't throw it away. And last but not least, we have KK's WTF. What could this be? She has no idea. WTF, this is. It rang up around 25, 27 on the Knox. Found it at an 1830 home. When you first look at it, you're going to say Crotobel, because it's got Crotobel written all over it. When you kind of look at it quick and went, oh, Crotobel. Hey, Ken, good to see you. So here's one picture. Now she's using it in her hand. She's holding it, smaller size. It is hollowed out completely on the bottom. It looks like a fuse. Every time I wanted to sing, who's dropped a bomb on me, baby? Doesn't it look like a fuse? So it was obviously tied to something. It looks like one of those things they used to do stuff. It's a fairy wrecking ball. It does. It was tied and swinging. A sheep ball.
Sheep bell.
I thought it was lead, but the landowner said it wasn't heavy enough to be lead. The gap band, that's right. A duck decoy weight. I mean, I have no idea what this is. A decoy weight. Another person just said another decoy weight. Really? Do you want to explain that a little bit further? So what, it would be tied to the bottom?
Yeah, tied to the bottom of the decoy, and they drop it down so they don't float away.
I don't understand that. And somebody message just got hidden, and I don't know why. Sorry about that. But so what? The string is tied, and it would hold the weight in the water.
The string's tied to the bottom of the decoy, and they drop it down. That hits the bottom, so it doesn't just
Oh
weave.
yeah, Dennis just said the Hoover boys have been finding many in the river they hunt. Yep. Charlie, hey Charlie Harley, good to see you. Charlie just said, yep, it's a decoy weight. All right, Karen, we're gonna have to go with it. It is definitely been voted that you found a decoy weight. Figuring out how old it is? I don't know.
It's old.
Sorry, Dee. She dropped her phone on the salad. Awesome call. Thank you so much, Brian, and everybody else who picked that in the chat. That is so cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. She said, I did definitely found some in the water, but much bigger. Okay, decoy weight. And once again, do you have an item that you don't know what it could be? Let us help you identify it by sending it in. Also, if you have an item that you know what it is, but you don't think we'll know and you want to try to stump us, send it to me and we'll show it on the stream. Send your photos to ambientgirldigs@gmail.com. If you can, just a little brief description of what it is, as in size wise. You can put it next to a ruler, a penny, a coin, or tell the size. If you know what it is, as in if it's copper base, iron, lead, kind of let us know that too, and that would be kind of helpful. That was pretty good. There were some good guesses. We actually, I think, figured out 3 of the items tonight. So thank you, everybody. And for that reason, for everybody that sent in photos and for everybody in the chat, we're going to do a giveaway. Oh, wait a second here. 1 second. Let me see if I can share this really quick. I did get a photo.
Oh, that's a photo with a mirror handle?
Hold on. Can you guys see that now? So
Yep.
Dennis piece that Dennis found, BC Jason, he believes that it's a mirror, part of a mirror, where the mirror turns. It holds the mirror in place on the stand on the left-hand side. If you look at it, how that comes out.
As I said, it's not a screw, it's a slot that sits in.
Yep, that is pretty cool. That was pretty fast that he actually figured that out. Thank you, Jason, for sending that in. I am going to go to the giveaway screen. Giveaway now. And that is telling me it's the wrong page.
You look funny.
You can talk.
You look funny looking up. I'm watching you look up. Did you get it?
All right. I am trying to find it. Yes. Hold on a second. It came up. This page is 404. And I was like, no, it's not. All right. So we are going to share screen to the giveaway page. If you want to be entered into our giveaway, all you have to do is just type something in the chat now. You can type hello. You can throw in an emoji. Everyone that is lurking, type something in if you want a chance for a giveaway.
Hey, Team Lynch.
Hey, Team Lynch. So, yep, type something, as Phil said. Something. Hello, as Pam says. So tonight's giveaway, I'm actually going to give you a choice. I got 2 things, and I'm going to let you pick, the winner pick what they want. John's like, I'm not lurking. You ain't lurking. No, you're not. We've got 40 watching, and how many on the giveaway? 35. Type something, 30 more seconds, throw it in.
We got 5 lurkers.
5 lurkers. Lurkers are our future friends. Say hello. Don't be a stranger. And we are going to do the giveaway in 1 moment. Everybody else put something in? If you didn't, you're not going to have a chance. So this is just our way of saying thank you so much for taking your time on Monday night and helping us figure out what it could be. And also for those that sent in the photos, thank you for that. If you want some stickers, if you send photos in, an item for us to guess, and if you want stickers, include your address. I will mail you out some stickers. But you also have a chance at the giveaway right here in the chat. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to see who the winner is because that 35 is not changing.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Joe, sing. Can you sing?
Sing.
And it's going. Sing. We got me music. And tonight's winner is going to be dun dun dun. And the winner is Brad. Brad, are you still with us?
I think so.
I know you are in Australia, Brad. So I will send it to you. Believe it or not. I don't do too much, but it's actually going to be really light. I'm going to have to do customs, so it's going to take a little bit longer.
It's going to take a year to get here.
You might not see it for a couple of weeks. Yes, please send me your picture, Malaysia. I will do it next week on the show. So, Brad, you are the giveaway winner. I am going to do one more giveaway spin, and this one is for a mystery sticker pack with something else. All right, so don't disappear just yet. I'm going to draw again. You ready?
The mystery.
Mystery. You never know what you're going to get. Dun, dun, dun. Mark Thomas, you are our mystery winner. Oh, I could send him something good. I like in my head, I'm going, ooh. So, Brad, you have a choice, Brad, if you stay with us. I have Andre pencils. So these are Andre pencils, Brad. Work with your coins, or you're not going to see this because it's green. It's called Dan's Lanyard. So what it is, you attach it to your lanyard so you don't lose it. This one here is neon green, so you can't see it. So you have a choice. Send me your John's like, take the pencils. I need a lanyard. I'll tell you, lanyard has saved me big time. That's why I promote Dan's Lanyard so big. I've got 3 pinpointers because I kept losing my pinpointers. So, Brad, did you say what you wanted?
I didn't see anything yet.
All right. Mark's like, all right, Brad, email me at Ambient Girl Digs your address, full postage out of country email address. Postage address with postcode, and tell me which item you want. Congratulations. And Mark Thomas, you get what you get.
You might see it in 2023. So
yeah, it's going to take a little bit to get to Australia, but I send things to the UK all the time, so I don't mind. So, guys, we are just about to wrap up. A few things coming up next is Treasure Vortex. They are on Spreaker at 8:00. Gypsy and Amanda Digga, which awesome sent me this beautiful package of all sorts of goodies that I'll get to share with you. And also, Detect America on Facebook has a live stream at 8 p.m. Now, the big news is tomorrow. Do not miss tomorrow. We start off with 5:30, Digging with Deej. And then you do not want to miss Jersey History Hunter at 7:00. Be there early. It is their 1-year anniversary together with Bobby Buddha and Audra. The two of them celebrating 1 year together, live streaming, and it is going to be a wild, wild ride. It is going to be Share the Love. My green shirt is showing through. Share the Love giveaway. So you don't want to miss this. They are amazing, amazing people and friends, and they give so much to this community. And tomorrow is going to be such a great, fun night. So definitely 7:00. Be there a little bit earlier. There's a giveaway. And don't miss it.
Yeah.
Joe, anything else? I think that's about it. And don't forget, Wednesday, we've got Underground Buddha at 7 p.m. And then following that, once again, I'm going to drop that link in. Joe is back. The Joel show. I said Joe. Joel. I know. Joel with an L is back, and he's going to have a live stream Wednesday night right after Underground Buddha Bobby. Hey, Audra. Oh, so good, Brad, to see you too. Make sure you email me, Ambient Girl Digs. Mark, I know you sent me your address before. Send it again. Once again, I'm Ambient Girl, Nancy. There we go, Hollywood Joe. We'll see you next time on Digging Life. Good night, everybody. And everybody, good luck to Joe. Starts a new job.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone.
All the best. Have a great week. See you tomorrow night. Bye, guys.